play on Xbox One X.
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But, Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
Yeah.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
What?
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war.
Wow.
I don't want to be judgmental, but this state
What?
should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Now that has not changed.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Oh, yeah. I think I have gold weapons off. Look at it there. I forgot how good this game looks. Even 9 years later, it's still beautiful. This isn't remastered. It's just the original Xbox 360 version, but upscaled with the Xbox One X's emulation that they did. So this is the best looking version of the game that you can get. Yeah, it does run at 30 frames, but I think those physics are tied to frame rate. But it still looks beautiful. Even for a 360 game, it still looks good. It is in 30, but your eyes will get used to it after a little while.
I don't feel too good.
Yeah, partner.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Look at that sunset. Such a beautiful game. All right, my gun turned gold, so let me fix that. I think it's left, right, left, and then Y and B. I hold these all 5 buttons down. There they go. Gun, regular gun again. Immersion mode activated.
Mr. Marston, let's get.
All right, I'm coming.
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
How do I giddy up?
Mr. Marston, sir.
What, sir?
That
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, that was not the get up. Tap A, got it. Okay, apparently that's the pull out the gun button, not the go fast button. Yeehaw! Blue Light, thanks for subbing.
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time.
The new Red Dead's gonna run at 30 as well.
If you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is.
Well,
So what are you doing up
the last
in the
Red Dead
fort?
never came out on
Looking for an
PC.
old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Oh man, judging by how good this game looked 9 years ago,
Any time in Armadillo, Mr.
2's gonna look
I doubt
fantastic.
it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
That's true. True. If she don't know, it don't hurt her. Unless you get the clap.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Yeah, John Marston will kill anyone
You ain't very talkative, are you?
without thinking
Nope.
about it.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
But
Trust
never
me.
cheats on his
Just
wife.
said you better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill.
God, the skies in this game. Look at that.
Whoa, whoa.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
No, Sky, because my TV is only 1080p. It can't do 4K. All right. Bill! Bill! Dan Fat looks just like Bill, so get ready to use that one.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
He was just standing there.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
I implore.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Are they just gonna go hide behind the pole again? Yep, that was the end of the game. It's just a short movie. When everyone says Red Dead Redemption, they're just talking about the short movie where you talk to this guy, you get shot, and the game's over. Now we're gonna get buried, and it's over. And Dan is now live. We'll be using that a lot when we do poker.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
What? That's cheap.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. You see my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
God, why doesn't he just leave his wife and marry Bonnie? She's so nice and cool and tough. Ow, my side. Is there a chest in here of stuff? I can't open them yet. We're still in tutorial mode.
How do you do?
Let's go join with Bonnie. Howdy, ma'am. Yes, the game's capped at 30 frames. I think physics is tied to frame rate. For some reason that the new LA Noire remaster was still at 30.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Hi.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Tying physics to frame rate is a way to do physics that's less intensive on the system. That's probably why a lot of older
There's
games
the
did it.
foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse.
I'll ride my horse.
Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Yes, the second game will be 30 frames a second because it is Rockstar and it's on console only. You have to wait for a PC version if they do one for 60 frames. They may not do one. But I hope they will.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high
took a
fashion,
year
but
from-
it's good for the essentials.
It took a year for God of
Very
sorry,
convenient. I don't think
Grand
I've
Theft
ever
Auto
seen
5
a
to go to
ranch with
PC.
its own store before.
You might have to wait like a year or two.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Wait, this is the DLC horse, isn't it? It's one of the best horses in the game. Whoops.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
You have to have a hanging tree for the
And here
sheriff
we
to hang
are, back
people.
at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside?
What am I doing? I'm just scaring the hell out of her horse. My side's still all bloody, though.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Ooh,
Thank you, ma'am.
Wait, in the
Getting
Wild
shot
West?
and riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
I wonder if in the second game they're gonna go over why he has that like scratch scar on his face.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Wait a minute. Sitting for like a couple hours healed my side? Wow. Some strong
Ready,
strong,
Mr. Marston?
News,
Let's
subscribe.
go up
chairs.
and patrol the ranch.
Yeah, Julia has made us the best set of emotes we've ever had for this game. They are amazing. So many combinations. Look at that night sky and the moon. Beautiful.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes
Oh
peeled
god, I
for
forgot.
anything
Console
suspicious.
aiming. Wait, that's the gold gun. Hold on.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your
Okay,
trigger
hold
itch
on.
and my
So,
feminine intuition,
left.
we should make quite a team.
Trigger. YB right bumper. There. Normal weapon. Yay. I had to disable the gold weapon because it's unimmersive.
Come on!
I'm coming, Bonnie. Don't laugh. My aim's going to be horrible in this because controller aim. You turn off the guns by holding down left bumper, right bumper, Y, B, and left directional button. I know it's
Look,
stupid.
those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Whoa! Come on, then. Time to put that bloodlust.
Oh, never mind.
You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. Nice shoot.
I have auto aim on. Ha ha ha.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow.
Cheating.
Let's get back on the horse.
All right, I'm gonna try for a bit the other version. Oh god, no auto aim. Oh.
See what else is going on.
We're gonna try.
We should keep moving. There's still a way.
Here we go. This is where it's gonna get bad.
Come on. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Yeah! Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston! Come on, they're headed to
Freaking coyotes!
Whoa there! Come on,
God damn it! God damn it! Stop! Stop! He's...
New subscriber.
Stop it! Yeah, God, no!
got one! Good shooting, Mr. Marston!
God! I
Looks
managed
like
to
that
kill
was
the
last
chicken
of the
somehow.
coyotes.
I
Shame
shot
we
the
had to
chicken
lose
in its
any of the
mouth.
chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Firing at Little animals on horseback, not recommended. On
No,
foot, it's
you
much
can
easier.
actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe
Doesn't
Bill
show.
Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Well, let me park my car.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep, and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
If any of you are dropping frames, you can try lowering the quality a little bit. Should help you. I stream at a really high bit rate. And sometimes Twitch has problems on the weekends. If you sleep, you'll wake up 6 hours later. Now speak of extra ammo from the trunk in your room. Oh, now they turned it on. Oh, wait, was Deadeye... Oh, I could have turned on Deadeye. Whoops. That would have been easier. I think it would be so much fun to just go back in time and experience certain time periods, just where it's completely safe. Go back, experience the Wild West, horses and environment and stuff. It would be fun.
Let's go.
You can enable the old graphics by pressing start and back at the same time. Can you turn it back on afterwards?
Howdy. Greetings.
Does it do anything?
Yeah. Howdy.
New subscriber.
Optimize graphics, optimize performance. No. It's not gonna run any higher than 30, so we'll just leave it where it is. Yeah, we're playing Xbox One X. They have the 4K version of the game. It's currently the best way to play this game right now. It's the only game I play on it too, which is awesome. A whole system for one game from 9 years ago.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, I didn't.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I
Excuse
hate
me?
to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Oh. Oh, let's go. I got my derpy horse.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Oh, yeah? All right. I'm going to kick your little lady ass.
How are you today?
Come on.
It's on, lady.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go!
Go!
Come on.
I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Yeah.
Is that the best you can do? Come
No,
on.
you don't.
Call yourself a rancher?
You're gonna wear that horse out.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna wear you out later. No.
How you doing back there? Come on. Jingle those spurs,
No.
Miss McFarland.
I'll catch you, just you wait.
I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss
No.
McFarland.
This is gonna be close.
No, it's not.
Come on.
I'm letting you in. I'm letting you in.
You ain't getting away that easily.
Would you like me to slow down? Yeah.
Come on, boys.
Are you saving the best for last?
Oh. You have to taunt her every 5 seconds?
Should I wait for you to catch up? Yeah.
Whoops!
Yeah.
No! God damn it!
Come on, Mr. Marston.
You will not win!
Come on.
I have got you now.
You ain't got shit!
Watch and learn, miss. Let's go.
How those injuries feeling, Mr. Marston?
Shut your mouth. You're not gonna... Ow, my side. You're not gonna psychologically damage me.
You're not as bad as I thought you.
How the hell does John know where the racetrack
Yeah.
starts and finishes?
Let's
by
go,
the way?
Miss McFarland. Come.
Easy now.
I mean, like, how... Did someone go out and set up all
That
these
was
smoke
fun.
things?
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Just chilling here, lady. Wait a minute. Is there one of my favorite games around here? It's behind one of these buildings. I don't see it. Yeah, horseshoes.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat. Come on.
Aw, horse-drawn carriages.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so.
Forget, is there a way to make it auto follow the road?
Stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
Hey!
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
This is a busy-ass road.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Ooh,
Well,
pretty.
you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us,
Whoops.
and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged.
She goes flying. I'm not stupid, dude. Trivia question. Whoa! Whoa!
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in
1
Great Plains.
HP.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
Howdy, everybody. Ah, the Wild West.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine.
Where did they
First
get all
lights
the
on.
wood to build
Thank
this
you, miss.
place?
I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
One thing I don't see around here is a lot of trees. I had to haul these things in from far away, I bet. Oh God, I gotta buy medicine. That's like what, $60 to $300 a bottle nowadays. Let's see how much it is now.
Just finished helping a patient. How can I help? Whatever the problem.
Hi,
Hi
doctor.
there.
Oh, it's free.
To get that bullet out your leg.
$35 for tobacco. $1 for an apple.
That's a tough decision.
Thank you.
Put it this way. The wife won't be answering back anytime soon.
Press to open your satchel. I have full health. Oh, I do? Looks like looks like I have only a sliver of health on the right there. Plus that's my red eye meter.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Oh, wait. But I don't have a horse. How am I gonna get back? My horse is at the... What are you... Stagecoaches loading and unloading behind the freight station. Ah.
Hey, remember me? Mal Pollard.
I don't have any money right now, do I? Nope. Once rented, you can purchase hitched horse and extra ammunition and items. I don't know whose horse that is. Poker's available for play at a number of locations. Did you say poker?
Hello?
New items are available to purchase from stores. Howdy, Sheriff.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Ah.
Shut up, you. Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what? You getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. The whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy.
boy.
You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
Howdy, partner. Ma'am.
Who are we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums.
Such a
led
Wild
by
West
this fella
scene right
called
here.
Waltons. Goddamn road agents who prey on
Sheriff
the stages
deputy.
coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better
New
to carousing
subscriber.
in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
That animation sync. Damn, look at that. Like a scene from a movie.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man.
Come here,
Damn it,
horsey.
he's on to it. Get after him.
Horsey, come on. Thank you, horsey. Come on, Marshall, let's go. After him.
Well, as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Holmes' gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap-Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
New subscriber. Thanks for subbing. Escape Arrow. Enjoy the cowboy emotes.
He's headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Stop where? Jenner, thank you for subbing.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Uh-oh. Grab your guns.
Damn.
New
subscriber.
We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Take cover behind that wagon to your right.
subscriber.
There's one behind the crate. Take him down.
Got him. Woo!
Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you. Take that feller behind the rock, boy. My God. Make your choice.
You ain't getting there, Walton.
Got him.
Move up to that
Move
rock.
up.
I'll keep you covered.
Woo!
Look out. There's one behind the outhouse. Stay close.
Got him.
Come on, ladies, this ain't
Kill the
fair.
horse.
Send out some men.
Try aiming at somebody, goddammit.
I'm trying to kill the horse.
Now move up to the outhouse, Marston.
He's gonna run away.
I'll teach you some respect for the law. Christ alive.
Who's that woman you brought with you, Marshal?
Excuse me? All right, other side. New subscriber.
Just Walton left now. Try to take him alive.
Got him.
It'll be trial and the rope.
Ha ha.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah. Come on.
He may not have died now, but with the medicine level of this time period, he's gonna die if he doesn't get medical treatment. He might die even if he does, actually. What's in here? $36. Wait a minute. If that medicine treatment was $15, that's a lot. That's like a shit ton of money. Let's grab. Let's loot the bodies. I need your cash. Come here. Thank you. Whoa, whoa! Armadillo! Gotcha! Skin that thing. Or armadillo meat. What the hell's happening over here?
New subscriber.
Heard a bunch of shooting. Thanks for subbing, Rowdy, Lindai, awesome Chad. You guys are excited AF about these emotes, aren't you? Julia outdid herself for this time. Why did Twitch chat keep stopping and have to refresh? Twitch is probably having issues. The entire site crashed the other day. Like it went down completely. Armadillo.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, you got it on my TV. Come on. Come on, dude. It's a jackalope! Oh my god! That's a jackalope!
This is dirty.
It's real! What the hell? Horsey, where are you? I'm here! Come on, Horsey, let's go.
Let's go.
Wait. Shoot the... You guys want me to shoot the bird? Okay, birds are... Top! Got him! Got him!
Let's go.
Sharpshooter challenge. Where are challenges? It's journal, challenges, sharpshooter, 5 flying birds. Go.
Get down here.
Yeah. Another one. Yeah, you get golden weapons from the start, but I don't like how they look, so I turn them off. It's completely just cosmetic. Gotcha. I know, vegetation in this game. Like, the land itself is a major character in Red Dead. There's just so much love put into the environment. You can tell they spent so long just perfecting the look of the land. It looks so nice. It doesn't feel like randomly generated. It feels like they hand-placed every bush and stuff.
Bullseye.
Nailed it. What the hell is all that shooting?
Come on now.
Yeah, we have expert mode on, so there's no auto aim. There's a little bit of correction, I think, on bullets, but you have to aim manually.
Go.
What is all this shooting? You're grateful? All right, buddy. Give me some treasure.
There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
I'll happily take this off your hands, my friend.
Are you an Asian cowboy? Okay. Was not expecting that. Okay.
You got
Treasure
anything
hunter.
interesting, friend?
Yeah, there were lots of immigrants in the West because the West was just such. If you didn't have any money, you go to the West because it's wild and free and you can do whatever the hell you want. And there is always the promise of gold. Lots of gold out West. Oh, the gold. Everyone can have the gold. New subscriber. Fireside chat, sure, buddy. Hey. Howdy, partners. You tell me a story?
I'm sure everyone here knows about the buffalo queue and how we lost them forever.
The what?
They look just like a regular bison, except the end of their horns were split into a V shape. Turns out, these made excellent billiard breaks. The Indians had no idea. They just worshipped them. Poor animals were hunted to extinction.
Slow down,
So
sir.
some robber barons could
Speeding.
line their pool tables and show off.
Go on.
There really are more things in heaven and earth and whatever else.
Great story. Okay, that was a shitty story. Okay,
Interesting story.
So long.
I feel like I wasted my time with your stupid ass story.
Come on.
That was dope. Alright, let's go back to town. Well, guys, we do have a little bit of money. What should we spend that little bit of money on?
Yeah.
No, not whores. God.
Come on.
Okay, maybe a little bit of whores, but something else. This DLC horse is actually one of the best horses in the game. Howdy. Hey, baby.
My apologies, madam.
What's going on? Well, someone's just dying. It's no big deal.
You know, if Johns is elected governor, he's going to
Hey there.
to Alende.
I guess I accept your challenge.
All right, let's see. Seven King. I'll call.
Call. You born chicken, or you just lost your balls?
I have a pair of sevens, so I'll call.